最后一道呢是甜点，我们要做的是 puff pastry tarts， 就是这种油酥点心夹心卷。
Okay.
Yeah.
So these have come frozen in the grocery store, and the directions are very simple. You preheat your oven to 425.
Okay.
And I know my oven's preheated because the bottom light's on. If you're not used to using an oven, I've set it to 425 quite a few minutes ago, and now it's preheated. So then you take these out, and I've already cooked some of them ahead of time. I was looking for my pan here. And you get some kind of flat baking pan. You don't have to put anything on it, just dry. Doesn't have to be greased or oiled. And this is what they look like. They're just flat little pastries. And you put them in the oven. I'm not going to put these in. Well, yeah, I guess I can, because we have time for these to cook. And I'll set the timer for 20 minutes.
Okay. 这个炉子要预热25分钟，放到425度，然后我们把它冷冻的这个油酥卷放进去，然后油酥卷大概要加热20到25分钟。现在我们先设定20分钟。
Now this is what they look like when they're done. They're supposed to be golden brown like this, and these I took out too soon, so they didn't rise as much. So
I see.
You should check them maybe after 18 minutes to see how they're looking, and then check them again if they're not quite brown enough. But these are edible, but they just didn't stand long enough. Now there's one more thing you have to do. After they're cooled, you take the top off. I need to get a fork.
Okay. 我们这上面的这个顶盖是可以取下来的。
Now you don't want this center. It didn't get brown.
Okay.
And so you just carefully poke your fork in without touching the sides, or you'll put a hole in the side, and then your filling will leak out.
I see.
So you just gently pull this out and throw it away. You don't even eat this part.
Even don't eat it.
Just throw it away.
Okay, a little bit wasty.
A little bit. I suppose you could rebake it, but it wouldn't be very yummy. But you don't have to throw the tops away. You can put them on top if you want to.
Sure.
So
What's the next step?
So then we need to make our filling. Now I've already cooked this vanilla pudding, and this is what the texture looks like when it's cool.
委内拉口味的布丁，我们这是 prepared 的，已经做好的。但是现在我们来学一下怎么做。
And you can get whatever flavor you want. There's vanilla and chocolate, but you have to watch. There's two kinds.
Okay.
This one says cook and serve. This one says instant.
Oh,
now,
I see.
Instant is very simple. You put it in here and add 2 cups of milk and whisk it and just put it in the refrigerator, and it will get solid.
But how long to be?
Oh, not very long. 20 minutes.
Okay.
20 minutes to 30 minutes.
I see.
I don't like the flavor of instant as well. So I'm going to show them how to do cooked pudding because it's easy and it's tastes a lot better.
Great. 对于同学们来讲呢，你们可以买这种 instant 的即食布丁，也就是说把它全部倒到这里面，然后放2杯的牛奶，2 cup 的牛奶。然后把它全部搅拌完了之后，放在冰箱里20分钟，出来了就是这样的成品。那么 Debra 呢更喜欢这个自己 homemade 的口味的布丁，所以现在我们来学一下怎么做 homemade 的布丁哦。
So 2 cups. 2 cups in a liquid measuring cup, right to the line, and pour it in.
Oh, it's chocolate flavor.
This is a chocolate one, and then I like using a whisk. You are welcome to. Can you reach it? I'll get out of your way. And you stir it till it's dissolved.
Okay.
And then the directions say to cook it until it comes to a full boil, but I like to cheat and I microwave it. And you just check it. It depends on how powerful your microwave is, but check it every 5 minutes. And as it gets thicker, check it more frequently, like every minute, until it's a texture like this. And then the reason I like to microwave is because you don't burn the bottom of the pan that way. You don't have to be so careful to watch it every minute. Because if you boil it on top of the stove, you have to stir it constantly. You have to stand there the whole 10 minutes or so.
I see. 说明是指的我们要把它放在炉子上去 cook， 但是呢，Deb本人建议我们把它放在微波炉里，因为放在炉子上的话，火的大小不好掌握，而且放在微波炉里，你只要每5分钟检查一遍，它是不是已经好了就可以了。这个搅拌到它的粉充分的溶解在这个牛奶里。
Now that looks really good because you're going to be stirring it more as it cooks. So we'll just stick it in the microwave.
Okay.
And let it go. And I'll just start at 5 minutes. Now I'll show you how to finish this with the pudding and the tarts that we already have, the pastry puff pastry shells that we already have done.
Yeah.
You just put it in. It's so easy. And then I would recommend you put it in the refrigerator and let it chill, nice and cold. And then you take whipped topping, like this, or you can get whipped cream that's in a squirt can. You know what I mean? It's in a can, and you turn it upside down and you squirt it on. You've seen that kind?
Yeah.
But this kind is fine too.
我们可以买那种罐装的，就是一碰它的那顶部就可以挤出来的 cream， 然后也可以买这种碗装的 cream。
Now you could call this done and take one of the shells and put it on top.
Wow.
Or you could take coconut flakes, shredded coconut, and toast it. And you have to watch it and stir this constantly, but it takes a little less than 5 minutes to put it, when you put it on a hot burner, stir it till it turns brown like this.
为了加强这个口味呢，建议大家买这种 coconut 椰子味儿的薄片，然后把它放在炉子上，这样去炒5分钟的时间，炒到金黄色，然后把它放在顶部。It's delicious.
Now you have to try it.
Thank you. Wow.
It's hard to put your mouth
No,
onto it.
it's
so
hard to beat it.
It's hard to bite it.
I like it.
I like them too.
Yummy, yummy.
And that's how you make those.